I bought this little business for $1,000 26 years ago, and I've slowly built it up and never imagined it would be as big as it is today. So Carman's is a business that's founded on food that tastes good, but is also good for you. So I always go back to think, how would I make this in my kitchen at home? And that's what I try and bring to the Carman's product range. I'm deeply passionate about food. I'm deeply passionate, I've got 4 young kids, about them eating well, and also about what I can bring to the food sector in Australia. The essence of what we do is that we put more money into the ingredients, and I think people respect what we do, and that's probably the key to our success, which is so embarrassingly simple. So we run on a 94% employee engagement, which is pretty incredible, and we make sure we speak to our staff a lot. And what's come out of that was the number one thing that they were kind of hunting for was holistic wellbeing, that they wanted to be seen as a whole person with their needs of, this is my work needs, but this is actually my personal needs, and I might need to juggle, whether it's time they start or how that work could fit into their whole life. Something that has worked incredibly well in having this new head office, because we've had the ability to offer so much more in that space. We were based for about 10 years down the road in a very small 500 square metre building. I spent a long time looking for, I call it our forever home, and this was an old chocolate factory. And when I found it, straight away I knew this was the one, because I had room to be able to do all of the innovative things that we do here. So from having our gym and our yoga room and meditation classes and having a massage room and having our own studio and a facility which we call the conservatory, which we rent out to other corporates, and people come in, so we have lots of different people utilising our space. It's not that this costs a lot of money. It's about the attention to detail. It's often at Carman's too. It's that when we do something, we do it well. For example, I started with the greatest technology, and I think that that's super important. I wanted people to say that there's nothing that's going to hold them up. They can work really quickly, and whether that's through the technology in our meeting rooms, their laptops, they can hot desk and work anywhere, and Wi-Fi, that it just worked really quickly and well. I'm very proud of our new head office because so much of my blood, sweat and tears went into every decision. For about the last 10 years, we've been quite actively promoting our products predominantly through Asia, and our big push is into China. Now I feel that there is so much opportunity for our brand being Australian, our brand having westernised products that people are hungry to eat over there, and also that the fact that we bring a premium nature to the food sector. So there's so much opportunity. I have to say it's been pretty tough, and it's certainly not easy. It doesn't mean that I don't think there's still enormous growth potential for us in Australia, and I'm always conscious that that is our number one priority, but I'd love to think that we could be as big in China as we are in Australia in the next sort of 3 years. There's certainly issues in China about how you actually set yourselves up in e-commerce land, and really it's very different to how we operate in Australia. They have a lot of different ways of marketing their products through influencers over there. That's just a new world to us. I think that ANZ's presence in Asia was quite forward-thinking when they really pushed in quite a few years now, but it also just positions them, certainly for businesses like ours, that no one's doing it like they are, and it is really impressive for Australian Bank to have that footprint. So it does really give you an insight and give you an introduction to people that you wouldn't be able to have otherwise because of their connections.
It's so heartening to see these stories like Carman's, which right from the beginning ANZ's been there alongside as a partner, not just somebody giving money, but actually partnering with the business to get them started and see that massive growth opportunity and really turn it into a reality. And of course, at ANZ we have something else that's a little bit special, and that's our ability to connect Australia and New Zealand to the rest of the world, particularly Asia. And we're really proud of our reach and our ability to introduce companies like Carman's to that massive opportunity. And it's so fulfilling to see them go from strength to strength and know that we played a little part in their success.
So we've been partners with ANZ for over 10 years now. Over the journey, we've really been able to make some very interesting contacts through them introducing us. them helping us with our export, and I think that that is really important, and it's been a great partnership for us. I love thinking, what can I do? Because I sort of feel like the world's our oyster, that there's nothing that we can't do. I feel that this is a journey I'm only just beginning.